David Eichel, HawkeyeInsider.com. Kirk, I mean, the difference between Mark Gronowski in the passing game from week 1 to last game, it's pretty evident. I guess from your vantage point, where have you seen them really kind of take that next continued steps forward? And I guess just seems like Mark's playing with supreme confidence right now compared to maybe that first game against Albany.
Yeah, I think, first games are tough for everybody typically, every player in the roster, but certainly somebody that hasn't been in the program and he missed spring ball, and I don't want to minimize that at all. I don't think you can minimize it. I think that, especially with our offense, there's a lot of verbiage, a lot of things going on. So it takes time to get acclimatized a little bit, and I think with each week he's more and more comfortable run the offense and operating, leading the team out there. So it's been good to watch him grow with confidence. Not surprised by that. He's just a really high quality guy. But I think you can't overstate the importance of practice and repetition. True in any offense certainly, but for what we do, I think it's really, really important for him.
Hey, Kirk, Tom Kicker, Hawkeye Reports. I wanted to ask you about running back with Jazz out. Is it Murray and then McNeil, Washington?
Few the proud, the free. Whoever's healthy's in there. So we got Kamari back. He looked really good the other night, and he's doing great. TJ certainly is ready to roll, and then Nathan will be the next guy up. So it's pretty much where we're at right now, and we'll play with the guys we got.
Chad likes to go to Moine Register. Is Dahl out again this week, just in that depth?
He will be available for depth, but he just started practicing yesterday.
Okay.
Today's Tuesday, so yesterday, and he's missed a lot of time.
All right, I just want to ask about, so Jalen Watson got in the last couple series from Phil putting him in instead of Sean Lee. I guess, where do things stand at that second quarterback position right now for you guys?
Yeah, I think competitive. It's a little bit like last year. We were rotating guys a little bit too. So TJ right now is the most experienced and is really taking a good step. But Deshaun's done a lot of good things too. I think just a lot of big challenges out there. We probably should have told somebody should have had Joe Anderson mimic number 9 last week in practice. He's probably the closest guy we have to him. He's more impressive in person than he was on tape even. So, no, all three of those guys will be playing. Really happy with Deshaun. Deshaun's done a great job, and we have high hopes for Jalen too. So those are our top 3 guys. We'll probably rotate them all through. These guys are it's another great group of receivers, so it's a big challenge for us.
Madison Ertz, the Gazette. I wanted to ask about Kurt Cignetti's quick rise and turnaround for this program. Have you ever seen a head coach be able to make that kind of adjustment for a program like Indiana and bring it to a national spotlight like this?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to think long and hard if anybody's done it. It's been very, very impressive, and part of it is, we're in a new era, if you will, where it's a little different when a coach comes in because of the portal, and new coaches now can basically, I think, clean their roster out if they choose to. I'm not suggesting you did that, and then the players can transfer pretty freely. One of the things I'm impressed with is how many players came from JMU. I think it was in the teens last year. We didn't play them, but I think I heard like 13, 15, something like that. But I do know this, the first bye week we had last year, I can't remember who they were playing. I was just kind of flipping channels. I was like, I don't know who that 13 guy is, and I looked it up. It was a guy from JMU. A lot of their best players are guys that came from there, and I think that's 2 things that everybody always worries about recruiting. A lot of those guys that played for them at JMU, I'm sure, weren't recruited by Power 4 schools, yet they're playing Power football right now. 13, I mentioned him. 2 of their best defensive linemen, in my opinion, are guys that played for them. They got a couple of linebackers that played for them. So a lot of those guys really did a good job, but the fact that those guys came with them and really gave them a good foundation. They went out and got a really good quarterback from Ohio University, grad transfer, I believe. So you have more available to you in today's age when you switch coaches. But all that being said, I'm not minimizing the job they've done there as a coaching staff and the players that were there last year, the ones this year. It's just really impressive, and then one of the rattle down the road here a little bit, but one of my curiosities is when you make big roster changes, how do you get guys to play cohesively? And they've done that. They did it last year, and they're doing it right now too with a lot of new players again. So that's really impressive. That's really good coaching, and they clearly have a vision of what they want to be, and we'll tell you it's working really well for them.
John Sears.